We can talk about what it takes to provide a localized experience or a foreign language experience in a rules-based chatbot, but I'm also going to talk you through our AI-based solution as well. So at this point, I will go ahead and begin the demo. This page is a standard support portal page that is provided by Salesforce where our customers go to seek support. You can see that we've provided a language selection option and a chatbot option. So we're going to go ahead and fill out the pre-chat form, and we're going to do this first in English, and then I'll show you the identical flow in a foreign language. So this is going to be a simple question about my order. I've now started chatting. A chatbot is getting queued up, and now a chatbot is greeting us in English. And this is, where you see that it's rules-based. We're first greeting with a static greeting message, and then we're presenting a dialogue, some menu options here to understand what the customer wants to talk about. So this is a very simple menu. We're going to say our question is order related. Then you see a submenu. Okay, what about an order? Well, order status is what I want to know about. So now Luna, the chatbot, says, okay, I can help you with that. Asks me to enter my order number. So again, this can feel conversational, but this is still very rules-based. All of these messages are relatively static, and there's really no AI or machine learning at play here. So the status has been provided to me. My status is new. Let's just pretend like that wraps it up, and I've gotten the information that I need. Now, Language I/O has been deployed in this instance, so we can also see the Spanish version of this exact scenario. Even though we've only built the bot in English, the Language I/O solution has localized it into Spanish and Chinese. So I'll go ahead and fill out the pre-chat form with my Spanish username and info. I'm going to be asking about my order as well in Spanish. It's going to be exactly the same flow. ¿Dónde está mi orden? So now Luna, the chatbot, is going to come in, and you can see that the experience is now all in Spanish. We send out the greeting. We present this dialogue, these menu options in Spanish. I select that it's order related, that I need to know the status of my order. Same message is now provided in Spanish, asking me to enter my order number. I do so, and the chatbot retrieves the status of my order. So, as you've seen in this demo, a rules-based chatbot is one built largely with menus and buttons, and it can still provide customers an effective, if not basic, navigation experience, especially during the early phase of your chatbot development. This is a good route to go. And again, I'm going to be interested in hearing some of your experiences with both chatbot and rules-based and AI-based chatbots. But when it comes to localizing or translating a rules-based chatbot, it's a pretty straightforward proposition on the Language I/O side. Within Salesforce, for example, when you're just building a rules-based chatbot, most of that content that's displayed is relatively static. It's not going to change a lot. Those menus on those buttons won't change a lot. Those messages are relatively static. The paths that you send folks down will contain relatively fixed messaging along the way. So what Language I/O does is it basically pulls in all of that static, relatively static content from your English chatbot, and because it's relatively unchanging content, we can human translate that content, which we do, and then we push that definition back in with a human translated Spanish and Chinese and other language version. That's one nice thing about the rules-based chatbot is that we are able to employ human translation resources, which isn't always possible. And we do like to employ human translation services whenever we are translating support content that's going to be viewed by a lot of people. And that's absolutely the case within a chatbot. Millions of customers potentially will be viewing those menu labels and those messages. So when we can employ human translation, we do, but we automate that whole process for you. So really, if you are using Salesforce, for example, and we can do this across other CRMs as well, once you've defined your English rules-based chatbot, our solution simply grabs those definitions, all of those relatively static messages, human translates them, automatically pushes them back into Salesforce, and that process spins up bots in different languages.